The New South Wales team just in for State of Origin 3 as Brad Fittler lost his mind, as changes galore, as the team is absolutely obliterated. And Stefano on debut is gone, Hudson Young gone, Tyson Frizzell gone, Junior Paulo gone, Jerome Luai gone, Payne, Haas and Tommy Turbo out injured. The team has been absolutely changed. And, well, the biggest shock out of all those for mine is Tyson Frizzell, because I thought he had been in good form for New South Wales, and for him to be dropped is just absolute panic stations. And the biggest call of all, no Matt Burton. Are you kidding me? Bradman best gets 3 tries against the Bulldogs. We're talking about the Bulldogs, mate. We're not talking about, yes, I know they gave them a hiding against Matt Burton, but it's the whole team game rubbish, and Josh Adokar keeps the spot. Like, come on, what is doing there? James Tedesco keeps the spot, but yes, all you South Sydney fans, Cody Walker is back, baby. Cody Walker returns. Yes, Cody Walker returns to the side. Let's go through one by one the team announcement, and there has been another shock. With all the changes, Spencer Liu misses the cut. Everyone expected him to come in. Well, he hasn't come in. And obviously Matt Burton's left right out again. And this time not even 18th man. How can he go from 18th man to not on the team at all? It's just absolutely ludicrous. But anyway, Brad Fittler's gone with Tedesco at fullback. There was no surprise really, to be honest. Even though I would like to have seen Nicho Hynes. And Nicho Hynes is not in either, folks. Wow, what is doing here? He obviously doesn't like Nicho Hynes. But yeah, don't worry. Nicho Hynes will be there in 2024, don't you worry, with a new coach. So Tedesco at fullback. The wingers, Brian Toho and Josh Adokar, was no surprises there. I wanted to change, but never happened. Brian Toho and Stephen Crichton on one side. But Bradman best, this is the bolter out of all bolters. This is the bolter out of the blue. To be fair, a couple of years ago, I wanted him in the team, but he finally gets his shot, so good on Bradman best, but in front of Matt Burton. You're kidding me? He has one good game and he's in the team. I just don't understand that one at all. But hey, good on him. Bradman best. Good luck defending against the Queenslanders on that side of the field. It's going to be an interesting case because they've been carved up on that side all series. So him and Adokar got some work to do. But obviously the big inclusion, Cody Walker. The last time he was in New South Wales, we know what happened. Absolute disastrous. Can you blame him for that? Well, I don't know, but he was disastrous. But let's hope he plays up to his best that he has done this season for the South Sydney Rabbitohs and gets it done. Good on him, Cody Walker. He definitely deserves to be in the squad. He's been one of the best players all season. Mitchell Moses holds on to his jumper. No real surprise there. Was expecting that, but why wasn't this team? Why was not Cody Walker in the second game? Like, why pick him now? If you didn't pick him in the second one, that's just a question mark there. Cody Walker should have been there straight away. Travojevic is back. He's back in the fold. He's gonna have to take up the slack here with no. So look, your two starting props, Payne, Haas and Junior Paulo, are now not on the team. Well, Payne, Haas anyway. Injured, but yeah, so Travojevic back, well done. He deserves to be the Regan. Campbell Gillard, well, he's been in and out like a yo-yo. Damien Cook starting now, what? I just don't understand the selection sometimes. So I don't know, they obviously got Reece Robson in to give Damien Cook a break, but also he can play in the middle. So I'm not sure, they just planning to play Cook for 80 minutes. I'm not sure what the go is there. Liam Martin to start. And this is another shock. Keoan Kolomatangi starting, and Cameron Murray gets 13 for the first time in a long time. There's probably question marks. Did ISAO deserve his spot on the bench? Interesting. I don't know how they're going to play him there. Jacob Safiti has made the squad. Another bolter out of the blue. He's coming here. I'd rather have had Clemmer, in my honest opinion. He's playing better footy. Reece Robson gets a spot, but only on the bench after playing great at hooker. And Clint Gutherson, another bolter out of the blue for 17. I'd probably rather go with Scott Drinkwater if I was going to pick for versatility. But hey, don't know what they're going to do with Guffer off the bench. But he is in there. I don't know where he's going to play. But maybe he's covered for Bradman best if he has a shocker and they can just put him in there. But they're making Cameron Murray, Liam Martin, and all they play 80 minutes, even though they can. It's going to be interesting how they play their role. They could be a bit short and tired. But this interesting. What talking points here? How the hell is Nicho Hynes on this team? It's just unrealistic. He should be in here, no doubt about it. I don't understand that one. Absolutely, Nicho Hynes should be in the team. Tyson Frizzell, I would have Tyson Frizzell in all day. I would have Keoan Kolomatangi on the bench, and no need for probably Isaiah or Jacob Saifiti, to be honest. To me, that's a blunt. I'm not saying they got so many good second rows, but Tyson Frizzell has never let down the state, and the fact he's dropped, that's probably the end of his career, unfortunately. Hudson Young, interesting drop. Not surprised. Junior Polo, well, as I said, he didn't really seem to step up in the first 2 games, so I'm not surprised he's got dropped. Jerome Luai, probably contentious because he's probably been one of New South Wales better players in the first 2 games, especially the first game. But I wanted Cody Walker on the team. We finally got it, New South Wales fans, even if it's a bit late. Whether it's obviously this season too late, I don't know if they would pick Cody Walker next season. But Cody Walker might as well enjoy having this game. So it's interesting to see those players all left out, and Stefano, to me, unlucky. Probably shouldn't have got selected in the second game, but he did. But sadly, it might be his only selection ever for New South Wales. I'm not sure if he gets back in this team, especially the way the Tigers are going at present. Yes, Spencer Leno, that's obviously another shock. I think the thing on Spencer Leno is that can he play big minutes? That's probably the biggest question. It's probably a no. So he probably didn't want to pick someone who's going to only play short minutes. So that's why he hasn't been selected as Spencer Leno. But most of these Origin games, some players that only play 10 to 20 minutes anyway. So he could easily have come on and boosted off the bench. I think he would have been a better selection then. But then Saifiti has played well for New South Wales, to be honest, when he has played. So I'm not going to bag him too much for that one. But yes, to me, I think Brad Fittler, it just looks like a clean sweep to me. I think Queensland are just going to absolutely obliterate this team. But to be honest, it's probably the strongest one they've had. Like Liam Martin, Kolomatangi and Murray starting, that's very much good. Their bench looks a little bit weak. I like Reece Robson, but I say it's you could argue this is probably their best team. Maybe just Matt Burton for Bradman best for me, at least. But it's still a probably the strongest team they put out this series. But it's too little, too late for you New South Wales fans. I think it was just disappointing not to have these other players there. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Enjoy the footy over the weekend, and then we'll get ready for New South Wales, Queensland, the final, the decider. Will it be 3-0 to Queensland or 2-1 to Queensland? We'll find out on the Wide World of Sports. Have a great day out there, and remember to like and subscribe to the channel.